So a blind black boy was dragged out of an Oxford Union debate, and he was the one accused of eliciting aggressive behaviour. Make it make flipping sense, as everybody says, because I'm actually tired of this crap, and I'm actually even surprised that no other YouTuber has spoken up about this horrific incident, because it's absolutely disgusting and demoralizing. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Murali, for daily, consistent, constant content. And here we have an interesting yet sad, very sad topic about a Oxford boy, a university boy who was disabled. He was blind. You cannot see. And we have to read about this whole story because I want to get through this, for a quick 5 minutes, so we can actually discuss this at length and talk about how disgusting and vile the situation is, and the fact that nobody really is speaking up about this situation in general on Instagram or YouTube. I've seen it on Twitter, but I haven't seen it on any other platforms. A blind student was dragged by his ankles out of one of the UK's most prestigious state debating societies, the Oxford Union, by security officials. Ebenezer, 25, was allegedly manhandled by security guards when he tried to attend a union meeting. The incident, described as inhumane and shameful, was caught on video which shows two Oxford officials intimidating the PhD graduate from Ghana. He is visually impaired. He had entered Oxford Union on October 17th to reserve an accessible set ahead of the talk, concerned there wouldn't be any disabled provisions. So this is why, because my man came early to the debate. He was not only there, he was punctual because he was worried about any disabled provisions that won't be accessible for him. So he came early to the debate. He sat down and he was dragged out, a blind man. How horrific and traumatic this can be. You cannot see. I feel like this is definitely a disgusting, vile. I also feel like this is also a racist act as well, because if there was a blind white man sitting there, this would not have taken place. Hands down. And the fact that this guy was refused to get up, evidently because he was there, he did everything correct. He was the one who was being accused of aggressive behavior and eliciting behavior that was dangerous to others. This is crazy, man. In the video, a distress plea can be heard from Ebenezer as one of the guards tried to prise his fingers apart to take his union card. He's pulled by the feet from the room. Mr. Azamati, which is his surname, in being publicly removed from the Oxford Union Society made me feel unwelcome in the Union, Oxford, and even the country. I felt like I was treated as not being human enough to deserve justice and fair treatment. The committee agreed to suspend Mrs. Amati from the Union for 2 terms. For what? Sparking outrage amongst campaign groups. The Oxford Union Africa Society criticised Mr. Grass, saying he oversaw an unfair hearing where Mr. Asmati was not given sufficient time to bring his witnesses, and which resulted in the suspension of Mr. Asmati's union membership until May 2020. Wow. Mr. McGrath was also not present at the scene of the incident, yet still made a complaint. An appeal hearing on Saturday heard evidence from fellow student Henry at 1221, who said that 30 seconds after he sat down, the security guard came in. 5 seconds afterwards, he started touching Asmati, he was holding onto the bench. 30 seconds later, they were dragging him by his ankles. This is the issue with this stuff. People just watch. Yes, you can film something, but at the same time, do you not have 2 hands? Can you not film and also, grab someone back? Can you not film and talk and scream and tell them to leave you alone? Can one person not film and everybody else, prevent a situation from getting worse? I don't understand. People just like to watch and just stare. And I feel like it's just sad. We have another situation going on here. This is demoralizing and disgusting. I feel sorry for this guy. The poor kid is flipping blind. He came in early. This is actually pissing me off the more I say it. The guy came in early because he wanted to, he was worried about any disabled provisions. He wanted to sit in a good seat so he can listen to the debate. He was punctual, and then he gets dragged out within 30 seconds. Witnesses are saying this guy was not even given the chance to speak. He was just dragged out. This is definitely a disgusting racist alleged act. This is what I definitely feel like it is. This would not have happened if this guy wasn't black. I feel like the poor guy is going to be traumatized now, and the fact that he was the one who was accused of aggressive behavior and then suspended until May 2020, and that people should be happy now because apparently that suspension has been lifted. I find it absolutely bizarre and just ludicrous. Let me know your thoughts. I want to come to this quick 5-minute video. I wanted to just touch on the subject because I feel like nobody really is talking about it as much, especially on YouTube, and I wanted to kind of create this kind of conversation on this channel because I feel like here we also talk about interesting, sad topics as well, not just Love Island 24/7. I feel like we also talk about stuff that's going on in London, in the UK, because I'm not having any of this. On the website, we also have, sorry, I read a tweet before I even end this video. There was a tweet that I read. SOAS calls on Oxford Union to take action on shocking treatment of Oxford postgraduate student and SOAS graduate Ebenezer Asmati and issue a full apology. And I feel like that's exactly what needs to be taken. A full apology needs to be taken directly to him as well, and he also needs to be given some form of, like, you know, compensation for this disgusting, heinous act. Yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are. Do subscribe, click that button for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.